Hey guys, StandbyLuke7 here, and today doing a little update video. Haven't had one of these in a while, and I think now is a pretty good time to post one. So let's just get right into it. So things that you'll see on my channel in January of 2020. Hoping for all of the Twitch rewinds to come out. There's going to be quite a few of them, and it's going to take quite a bit of work. And obviously, when I'm doing more like streaming during the week, I'm not going to have as much time to edit it. So on the weekends, I'm going to try to go hard on those and try to get one of those out every weekend. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more. I'm gonna have to get like 1.5 of them out every weekend. I get time to work on it, so hopefully I can pull that off. And I think I should be able to, because it's a project that I'm genuinely excited to work on. Like I think it's gonna be really cool. I think it's gonna be hilarious. There's gonna be a lot of good, like pretty much montage clips. There's gonna be a lot of good stupid clips and like glitches and stuff. I don't know. There's so many different things that get clipped on a stream, and I think it's going to have a little bit of everything for everyone, and it should be really fun to look back at for everyone, I hope. and yeah, I honestly just can't wait to get them posted because it's such a huge project, and I don't know if I'm going to do. I'm just going to say this right away. I don't know if I'm going to do one next year already. Obviously, it's a bit farther down the line, but if this one, if these videos turn out pretty well, then hopefully I'll try to do one next year, and I'll have a bit of time to prep for it a little bit better. Because the main reason why this is coming out now instead of like on New Year's or something like that, why it's like coming out throughout the month, is because I got the idea kind of late, and when I got the idea, I was like, okay, I got to start working on this now. I got the idea around like I don't even know, maybe like the last week of December or something like that is when I started working on it. So the trailer that you guys saw was really early stuff right there. Like that was like some of the first clips that I started looking at and started editing and stuff like that. And now I've got all the clips recorded, and yeah, I've got them all on my PC, and I've got them all ready to go. And hopefully you'll start to see those rewinds roll out. I'm hoping to get the first one posted this weekend. Again, we'll see. And if I had to guess, like on the day, I would say probably Sunday. I'd be really surprised if I got it out on Saturday. That would be kind of ridiculous. If I do release it on Saturday, that's pretty freaking dope. But yeah, probably not. So expect the first rewind to come out this Sunday, I hope. As far as other stuff goes, I do have a new series that I just started, Learning with Luch, which is a great title. I'm really proud of that one. Hopefully I'll get, I'm kind of shooting for like an episode of that a week, and that's probably what you'll see on my channel throughout January, is like the Twitch rewinds, and then the Learning with Luch episodes, again, hopefully about one a week. And maybe maybe like a Twitch highlight video or something like that throughout the mix there, because I want to try to do a better job at doing the highlight videos this year, because I do enjoy taking the time to do more editing and do more special videos like that, I guess, like the Learning with Luch type video. But at the same time, sometimes they're just genuinely like there's just a really good game, and I could just highlight the game, and I don't really need to edit it that much, or I'll do like light editing on it. And like that happened. You should see a stream highlight coming out this week. I had a crazy game on Battlefront 2 where it was like this 2-hour long game, just super back and forth, and I was thinking about splicing that together. Obviously the video is not going to be 2 hours long, but just taking like the best highlights out of that, making like a 10-15 minute long video or something like that. And yeah, hoping to do more stream highlights in that way. So those are the types of videos that you'll see on the channel for January, and then I'll post another update if things change in February, which they definitely, they kind of have to change. I would assume that once I get done with the rewinds, it's going to be like I'll be able to do more of the highlight videos, and I'll try to stay consistent with like the Learning with Luch series and whatever series I am doing at the time. So when it comes to Twitch, I did want to switch things up a little bit this year. So like my main goal this year for streaming is my main goal always is to stay as consistent as possible, and I've done a pretty good job at that, and I want to continue with that. So like that's like the main goal, is just to continue being consistent. But at the same time, I also want to mix things up a little bit this year, and I want to do some games that I just haven't really done enough of. My first couple years of streaming, and I wanna get to some games that that I've wanted to play on stream for like a long time. I want to try to get to some of those. So one of the games, Medieval 2 Total War, it's one of my favorite games from when I was a kid, and I always wanted to do like a stream playthrough of it and go through like a hard campaign and beat it. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm hoping to play that every Monday. Maybe I'll do it a little bit more if I get really into it, but every Monday, hoping to have my Medieval Monday. Oh yeah. and keep that up. Yeah, another great title, by the way. Tuesdays are update days for a lot of the games that I play, so I think that I'm going to be kind of flexible with Tuesdays, and I'll kind of play whatever on Tuesdays, depending on like what gets a big update, what I'm interested in, something like that, because like I said, Tuesday tends to be update day, so be a little more flexible. Although I do want to try to play, and I guess I'll try to do it on Tuesdays, I want to try to play Civ 5, really like that game. That's another game that I'm super into, so like expect Medieval 2 on Mondays, and then Tuesdays hopefully I'll get some Civ 5 in there because I also really enjoy that game. So this one thing that's going to be different in the stream schedule is like I think I'm going to switch it up week to week. I think some weeks I'm going to take Wednesdays off, and some weeks I'm going to take Saturdays off. So that's just one thing I want to point out here, that I get to Wednesday. I'm going to be taking every other Wednesday off, taking every other Saturday off. So it's going to be 5 days a week, but I'm going to mix it up with which day I take off. Just because I find that helps a little bit. Sometimes it helps to have a day in the middle of the week to have off to recuperate, and sometimes it's better to just get through the week and then have the time off at the end. So that'll switch throughout the year, and it'll go back and forth. But what I'm going to play, hopefully, on those Wednesdays or Saturdays is I wanted to do Star Wars Saturday, because Battlefront 2 has, it was the game, I pretty much started my stream on Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 was the first game that I really grinded back when I started streaming consistently. That was the game that I just grinded super hard for like the first month or so, month and a half that I started streaming. I just grinded that game. I had a lot of new people come in, and it was really fun. And it's fun to be back to it, and I want to keep playing that game because it's fun. Like, I think they did a really good job bringing that game back, giving it some really solid updates, and I'm having fun with it again. So whenever I get a chance to play on Saturdays, I'm hoping to keep Star Wars Saturdays a thing and get to play it, because it'll be a good like chill game to play on a Saturday. And again, I think I'm still having flexibility throughout the schedules, you know what I mean? Like Medieval Monday, like I wanted to play Total War at least for like the first stream, but then the second stream I'll kind of do whatever. So there's still gonna be a mix of stuff. There's still gonna be flexibility, but there are like some things that I want to try to get to for at least like an hour or two. So I just wanted to point that out. Thursdays are the update days for Battlefield. I still, despite all the updates and despite all the cheese and whatever, I still enjoy Battlefield 5. I don't know, can't help it. I still think it's not that bad of a game. Still enjoy it. So Thursdays are the days where Battlefield gets their updates. They're a little bit different. Most games get their updates on Tuesdays. Battlefield gets it on Thursdays. So Thursday will probably be Battlefield Thursday. And then I wanted to also try to do, because I kind of like skipped over Wednesday. I think Witcher Wednesday might be a thing. Loving the alliteration. Might be a thing at some point. I've been enjoying the show, and I've had the game for a while actually, and I've wanted to get into the game. So maybe I'll try to start that. Probably not starting it yet. Probably not starting it for a little bit. I want to try to finish like one of these other. I'm gonna have a lot of like single player games going. I want to try to finish one of those first. But yeah, potentially I want to try to do that at some point. Now back to Thursday. So I want to do Biff Thursday, and then I'll switch up the games whenever I finish it, because I'm going to finish this first game pretty quickly. But I want to do the Modern Warfare campaign on Thursdays as well. Probably 2 Thursdays. That's probably what it'll take for me to beat it, probably. Maybe less. But I want to start doing the Modern Warfare campaign, because I've wanted to play through that campaign. I've heard that it's pretty good, and it's one of the better aspects of the game. And yeah, I've wanted to play through it for a while and haven't had a chance. So it's been a while. It's been like almost like 3 months, or maybe it has been 3 months. Holy shit. It's been a minute, okay? So I gotta get on that. I want to finish that, so that'll happen for Thursdays, and it'll probably be different single player games at different times for Thursdays. But it'll start with Modern Warfare, and then of course, like I said, should be playing Biff as well. Friday is going to be the classic tradition that I've had for the past like year or so, of the Friday grind day, which means that on Fridays I pretty much just play whatever I want, and I grind the shit out of it and play as much as I want. Could be it's Friday grind day, so it usually ends up being a longer stream. But the whole idea of it is to be a little more flexible, so it could end up being a shorter one too, which is funny because I call it Friday Grind Day. But the whole point of it is I'm going to play whatever, just complete flexibility and play the shit out of it and go hard. That's basically the idea behind Friday Grind Day. That's how it's going to go. Hope you enjoyed the little update. And yeah, so that'll be the whole stream schedule and stuff to expect on stream, stuff to expect on the channel for January. And expect changes throughout the year for sure. There'll definitely be some changes, but I'll try to keep you updated along the ride. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you next time.